This is episode 9 of the Zerokimchi podcast. Today we'll be doing something different. I will showcase my workflow in Winlator and show how I attempt to run my games. This was done on the Snapdragon G3X Generation 2 on the Ayaneo Pocket S. Many of you still seem lost in the many labyrinth of Winlator, so if you're currently staring at your screen feeling like Neo in the Matrix but without the cool sunglasses, don't worry, you're not alone. Hundreds of people are out there lost in the Winlator wilderness, wondering if they're supposed to click, drag, or sacrifice a chicken to the software gods. Hopefully this process will make it easier. Obviously not to sacrifice a chicken, but to get Winlator and your games properly working. Let's start off by installing Winlator. The one I am using is the GlibC version by Longjun Yu. If you are using this version, make sure you do not have the official version installed. Now, the first thing I'd like to do is to go over the main settings. I like to change the box version to the latest. Rarely do we need a lower version to make games work. It does happen, however. Next, I like to create my own presets. In these presets, I will just adjust the save flags, strong memory, and big block variables. I create a second one with 0 save flags, 1 strong memory, and 3 big block. And then another one with 1 save flags, 1 strong memory, and 3 big block. When this is done, I go back to the main page and create my first container. Most of it is self-explanatory. And if it's not, please watch my Winlator 101 video linked in the description and pinned comment of this video. Turnip drivers if you got a Snapdragon device, PurgeL if it's a device with a Mali GPU. I go over to the DirectX wrapper and adjust to my liking. Then let's scroll down to the GPU name. This one is very important. You select a GPU that has DirectX 12 support, otherwise you won't be able to use VKD 3D. Some of these old GPUs may support DirectX 12, but their feature level is too low and may cause issues in newer games. I like to set mine to 3070. Next, I move over to the Environment Variable tab and add the DXPK HUD to add FPS counter and other hardware information on the screen. This is entirely optional. Next, I'll add the language variable to change the system locale to English, since this Winlator is a Chinese mod. Next, I use a microSD card, so I'd like to add it, completely optional. Now let's go over to the Advanced tab. I will select a box preset. I will always start off with the one with the less performance degradation. I like to stop all services for a tiny bit of performance. However, be aware that some games might need services. I deactivate the 4 cores on the 30-bit row. The big CPU is powerful enough to play old games. Notice how I didn't deactivate CPU 0 on the 64-bit row. This is for testing, but it is recommended to deactivate at least one CPU on the 64-bit row to prevent Android from drowning in resources. Now that my container is set up, let's go try and run it. First thing to do is install Ajay's prefix patch. I have already downloaded this, so if you haven't yet, make sure to watch the relevant video linked in the description and the pinned comment of this video. This patch contains the basics you need to get started with Winlator in a simple few steps, and also offers many customization and fixes. I highly recommend it. Once this is done, I restart the container to let it take effect. Next, I install the necessary files. Lastly, I install physics. Optionally, you could install a new turnip driver. Let's check if this works. Unfortunately, it's not. If you'd like the clear installation process of the turnip driver, make sure to watch the relevant video linked in the description and the pinned comment of this video. It is important because the driver is installed in different locations for regular Winlator and GlibC Winlator. And here we go, it is working. Now let's start the process of making a game work. In this video I will use Sekiro as an example. I double click the X and hope that this game magically will boot up, but to no avail. Let's make a shortcut of it, to have easier access of it later. Let's take a look at the task manager as soon as we double click the X. Which is no good. Maybe changing the preset could change the behavior. Let's exit the container and open up the shortcuts menu. Open up Sekiro settings menu, open the advanced tab, and I will increment the preset each time the game refuses to work. Alright, strong memory 1 is no use. Let's try safe flags 1 and strong memory 1. This white screen is evidence the game booted. Sekiro takes a long while the first time it boots. Looks like controller input is not working. Let's remedy that. I open up the side menu and open up the input controls page. This time I just want to add a button so I can progress further from the start screen. Notice I got the continue option. This is because I played before, even though this Winlator I had just installed. That is thanks to Ajay's prefix patch. And it crashed. Let's go back to its shortcut and change a few things that could possibly be changed in other situations. This time I disabled enable async. I will skip ahead. The game now goes further into the loading screen to go in-game. However, it is unclear if the previous crash was simply a fluke and the game simply needed a restart, or if disabling the async did anything at all. Some games simply need a restart after a crash. And we got in-game. However, my controllers aren't working properly. There is a 2 seconds lag between input. I tried to remedy this by falling from grace, succumbing towards resorting the much inferior touch controls. But this unfortunately did not remedy the issue. This is probably a game version or crack version issue, as I've seen other users play the game fluently. Oh well. Sadly, the Sekiro gameplay has been cut short, and we'll just skip over to the next game. Battlefield 4. Okay, so this game took me a dozen times, changing the settings over and over again, cursing at it and Winlator because I could have sworn I booted Battlefield 4 before. Then it hit me that I could never make it work on GlibC, despite having seen users do so. Maybe it was a GlibC mod or maybe some other, who knows. But I remembered I could run it on AJ's mod. So here we are, running perfectly. Look at that amazing intro. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some touch controls to this, as the gamepad inputs are a completely nonsensical mess, and of course Winlator's C input does not detect my left analog stick correctly, so I need to resort to this inferior thing. Alright, so there's a dozen keys missing, so don't mind me adding some at certain points.
Drop it! Damn it, Wrecker. I almost shot you in the face. You lost your tail.
Ease up, Pac. Where the hell you been?
After the handoff went pear-shaped, I came straight here. They were Russians, right? Spec ops, 1 second they're there, the next they're not.
Take deep breaths, son. You got the intel?
Yeah, I got it.
Nice play. Shit. It's already daylight. We gotta get to the extraction point. You got a 20 on Irish?
I thought he was with you.
Breaking radio silence. Tombstone 3, Tombstone Actual, 20.
Tombstone Actual, inbound from the north, coming in hot. Requesting cover fire on my retreat.
Big copy, Irish, we got you. Rocket, gear up and get ready.
You got my ass?
Take position by the window, we gotta cover Irish.
There's ammo in that crate.
Grab what you can and cover off on the window. Hostiles in the windows across!
They got me pinned!
More incoming! See him?
Heads up! Engaging!
Two more on the left! Drop them! Good shot! Irish! Get up here! Anything still moving? Got them all! Clear!
Give me a hand.
You okay, Irish?
Fuck, man. I guess it's safe I stay so safe.
Tombstone, on the move. Fortress, this is Tombstone Actual. We got the package, but stirred up a hornet's nest. Moving towards extraction.
Roger that, Tombstone. Helo's inbound. Get your squad in position. Out.
Hello. In the atrium. Haven't spotted us. We'll take them out together. Tag them and get us. Signal and we'll shoot the target.
Careful! We're in the side room!
Fudged up, but I'm up.
No way around. Get down there. Everyone okay? This is our way out. Wrecker, check that crate for explosives. All right, make it sing. Fire in the hole, everybody! Come on, open it up, Wrecker. One, let's go.
Tombstone Actual, this is Firebird 2-1. We're inbound. What's your ETA, over?
Good to hear you, Hawkins. We're making progress.
Get your guys up on that roof. Don't keep me waiting.
Rhett, scan the area.
That's the building.
It's more like half a building.
Come on, Wreck. Binos are very helpful. Yeah, the two smokestacks. Straight across. You see it, Wrecker? Good! Keep up the pressure!
advised, I'm reading multiple heat signatures ahead.
Any chance of assistance?
I'll cover your advance. Just send me targets.
Thanks, Firebird. Got that record? Designate targets for me. You're on, Record.
Okay, standing by for targets. Ready to engage. Ready to engage. Give me a target. Ready for targets.
Okay, that's it for today's showcase. I will make sure to bring some more tips and tricks for Winlator. Hopefully you found this video useful. Stay tuned for more. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to support me. Thank you for watching. See you next time.